One of the games that I used to play a lot of back when I was growing up in 1997 was Jersey Devil for the PlayStation 1. Now, a lot of you guys probably have no idea what this game even is because, well, let's face it, some of you weren't even born yet, as a lot of my audience is incredibly young. Jersey Devil was a 3D platformer game developed by Behavior Interactive in 1997 for the PlayStation 1 console. The developer was Megatoon Studios, and it was released in North America on June 1st of 1998, with a PAL release of December 12th of 1997. The protagonist is a Jersey Devil, although he has more characteristics of a bat. His primary mission is to stop Dr. Narf and his army of mutated vegetables and prehistoric monsters. The Jersey Devil uses punches, jumping, and gliding abilities to defeat his enemies. Now, if you're asking me, the game was definitely different for its time. I had just come off of Mario 64, so I was kind of used to 3D platforming, but at the same time, this was something done on the PlayStation, which kind of revolutionized 3D platforming for me with Crash Bandicoot, Ape Escape. I would say Oddworld, but it is a 2D side-scroller. And those are the two major games that really got me used to this. I even played Bugs Bunny. I forget the name of it. It was the Time Machine one. Really good, the Looney Tunes game. It was awesome. So anyways, gameplay is exactly as you would expect for a 3D platformer of this time. It's dominated by collecting icons and defeating enemies. The player character's abilities include gliding in order to get out of fatal falls or reach new areas, and the rest is pretty much exploration. In many areas of the game, it's necessary to collect 5 letters to spell out Narf's name to proceed, adding a puzzle element to the gameplay. Pretty much it's the most annoying aspect of the game. I hated looking for these puzzle pieces as a kid. I tried and tried and tried, but there was something about the atmosphere that kind of just threw me off a little bit. I mean, it was cool at the time, I guess, but looking back on it now, it had this eerie feeling to it, and I kind of guess that adds to the aesthetic of the Jersey Devil theme. I don't know, maybe it was just me. I mean, don't get me wrong, the game was still definitely cool, but it was also kind of eerie. I don't know. Something else I really want to touch upon now that I'm talking about atmosphere is the cartoon aesthetic overall of this game. I mean, look at this intro. It is peak 1990s animation. I mean, it looks like an episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And this intro is pretty much how you're introduced to our protagonist, the Jersey Devil. And as you could imagine, my young self thought this character design was amazing. I was used to seeing an orange Bandicoot run around and this green little alien in Oddworld. So whenever I seen this purple demon-looking guy with red eyes, I was like, this is amazing, I want to play it. Forever. Unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. And there's no kidding as to why I wouldn't be able to play this forever, because the reviews weren't the greatest. Unfortunately, the criticisms for this game far outweighed the pros. Next Generation reviewed the PlayStation version of this game, rating it 3 stars out of 5, and stated that it's not a bad game, just tiresome, in a seen-it-all-before kind of way. Anyone looking for something fresh for PlayStation's stale platform genre probably won't be happy with this game. Yeah, I guess I kind of agreed. At the time, 3D platformers for me were all the rage, so I didn't mind playing another version of something like that. It's not really like I had a choice, considering I didn't have any money to buy the game anyway, so I would pretty much play anything my dad bought me. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's Jersey Devil for the PlayStation 1. Would you go back and play this game? And what are your thoughts on it? Do you think it looks cool? Do you think it looks interesting? It's been a really long time since I've done a video in this format, so if I'm a little bit rusty, I'm really sorry about that, but I do hope you learned something about this game at least. Comment down below on what you think the coolest aspect of this game is so far, based off of just what you've seen, and let me know if you would definitely get a PlayStation or an emulator to play this game. I hope you guys have enjoyed this very quick video on Jersey Devil for the PlayStation 1. Sound off also in the comment section down below on other games you would like to see me talk about and review. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you dudes in the next one. It's Teros, signing off.